Alright, everybody. It's time was once again to jump a little game of Dragon Age Origins we got it going on right here. And last time, we completed our final recruitment mission. We now have done all our treaties. We have as many forces as we can muster right now. We're just getting ready to prepare them. And now, it's time for us to go initiate the lands meet with the help of the All of Redcliffe, All Eamon. But before that, let us first do a little bit more side quests. Just so have everything out of the way, and we don't have to worry about anything else anymore besides the main storyline. Now, I think there weren't too many side quests left we had to do, and they shouldn't be that taxing either. Or at least some of them shouldn't take too long. We'll see how many were left and which ones I want to still complete. Exotic methods, add something we don't really need to worry about. We also need to worry about that. The Mages Collective. Don't need to worry about that. Places of Power, that's also not important. Thy Brother's Killer, that's maybe something I do want to explore. See what we can find there. Denerim, there's still some places I want to do. Now, missing in action of Vessel's request, we can't do that just yet. But Trial of Crows and Unbound is something that we can do. And there was something else I also wanted to explore again. But I'll have to look how to do that. Again, had to do with those, if you remember, sometimes we found these black vials that we then would shatter. Actually want to see how many of those I already have. Roll up note, dead cast, crosscut, key to the city, jammer stash, Mages Collective, pinch of ass, asunder. I think it was this. Not exactly sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unbound, I know it's that. Friends of Jenny, the spot. Modificarum regrets. It might be asunder. So apparently I'm missing 2 places. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be like 6 of those. So just quickly get that queued up here to see where we need to go. Okay. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of searching again. One of those will be back in the Brazilian forest. So let's get our people ready. And let's go to the ruins. Because in the ruins are apparently 2 possible files that we might have missed. So I'll just quickly go check that out. Wait, that's the north exit. Okay, no, this is to the ruins. We were going the wrong way. Oh, just some darkspawn again. Do that real quick. Oh damn, we actually shattered him. Awesome. There we go. Let's do some armor on him. It's another Genlock Alpha. Another Genlock Alpha. There's 4 Genlock Alphas. Goddamn. Literally like a Genlock Alpha for each party member we have. Although if there were 5, then there would be one for the invisible dog too. Done. I've knocked his head off. Just like that.
Very well.
Ooh, topaz. I can use that to upgrade my dwarven armies. Demonic Ichor, I'm not sure how useful that is. See the Hurlock, not much else. Genlock Alpha, also just money. Alright, let's go into the ruins then. Although knowing that this just puts us in the East Brazilian forest is actually really helpful if we want to do some more exploring here, if there's some more side quests that we can do here. So I want to check the lair of the werewolves, because apparently there's one there. And I don't think I have. I'm just sure. Is this the way to the lair of werewolves? No, that's the other way. I was going the long way to try and get to the werewolves, but no, there we can actually get it from here. Something in this rebel we could get? No, that's a one bomb. Not too important. Let's go to here. Loading. Look, it doesn't take too long right now. I'll just have to search around a bit, see if we can find a glass phylactery around here somewhere. There is a sarcophagus. You never know what you might find. Just ice arrows. Ah, we'll take those actually. Let's see, maybe there's still something in here. Oh, that's just rubble. Just some quartz. Nothing too fancy. Maybe something over here. Apparently some areas there I haven't explored yet. There's also some in the lower ruins, but I think I got the ones in the lower ruins. Okay, this is where we got taken down to the Lady Werewolf. Pile of sacks and a chest. And apparently I didn't even discover these. Even a lesser lyrium potion. That's great. And deep mushroom. Also take that because I could upgrade my Dalish elves with that. Let's see what we have here. Aha! A glass phylactery. Just what I needed. There we go. Take the vial. And as soon as we get the codex update, I'm immediately going to click that so I know that it's Asunder that we're trying to do. Because I know which document I'm supposed to focus on. Double strike. Get him down as quickly as possible before he kills my mages. There we go. Luckily the Revens aren't too difficult. I'll actually take all of them, I'll just sell off the bombs. Let's see. Oh no, it's just the black vials. Okay. So let's see, I have the first Corpse Walker, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, I have the fifth one. Don't have the sixth one. That's just in a random encounter. And let's see. We have mining so the first Corpse Walker is Kale Visigoth. Yes, that's the one we have. Anathemas Bigol. Also one we have. Agruf Masad. Also have that one. Kugamav Kagav. Also have that one. And Shamas Gutsan. Also have that one. Cool. So yeah, one we're still missing might be the one that we haven't encountered in Denerim yet. So hey, more reasons for us to go to Denerim. We have have some side quests to do there anyway, so let's just take advantage of all of that and immediately search there. If we end up empty-handed, then I'll go back to the other places again. See what else we can find. Go on, get up, get up. Don't get stuck on some furniture or a piece of the walkway. Is there anything in the treasure pile still want to get? Nope, nothing. Top level ruins. Yep. Let's just go to Denerim, because apparently that's just where every one of our paths leads to. Eventually we'll also need to be there for the main quest line, but again, I want to clean up Denerim first before I start Landsmeet. I'll be sure to try and do that though. Yep, let's go to Denerim. Oh, random encounter. See what we get. Oh, it's Darkspawn and Dalish. Oh, so encounter to see what they can do. They're hiding behind their palisades. They're not lasting for long apparently, because the Darkspawn have already broken through. So let me just quickly make work of those. Use that shriek. Is very annoying. There you go. Now that will take care of these Darkspawn. Let's go for a sweep. Then we'll do War Cry. And then we attack. Blow. Go. Herlock. There you go. That's the end of that encounter. It's time for looting. All the looting. Lovely, lovely looting. Get the health pulties. Always get the health pulties. Or however you're supposed to pronounce it. I just always say pulties. Shriek here.
Shall be done.
More demonic ichor. Let's talk with one of them daily scouts. Can't talk with that one. But is he the only daily scout left? Of course, of course they're miserable.
Very well.
Hey Audley, how's it going? I hope you're happy with that cheese. Come on, game. Stop playing with me. There we go. Right. Where should we first go? Should we first do a Sunder? Yeah, let's do the Unbound thing first, so we can get that random encounter out of the way if that happens. Oh, that's good, Otley. Hope it paid good, at least. I know how taxing it was for you on other levels. To go in this route, in a quaint hovel.
It shall be done.
And the house is marked with the initials VM. Continue. Those required indirected you to an assuming door. There's no answer, although there's clearly a light inside. Hello, I'd like to speak with Vilm Madoon. There is no response. I may discuss the stories of Grizeeks. I'm not leaving. Is there pause? The door unlocked. Oh dear. See what we find.
Grey Warden, isn't it?
What the fuck?
Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Is there a real Gaxkank to find?
Inevitably. If drive and foolishness mark a seeker adequate for my purposes. But then there's you. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden. I cannot hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King.
Whatever that is. Oh. So we're just an arcane horror. He immediately gets petrified. Not much else. Let's do a mind blast. Nope, now he becomes a revenant. Fun. Armor. Now he becomes an arcane horror again. Probably gonna turn into another revenant soon enough. Yep, there's he is, Revenant again. Seems to be healing himself in some way, but... Oh, there we go, with drained life. And just drain. Fucking hell, this guy's hard to take down. Oh, there we go, at least we petrified him again. There he is as a Revenant again. And there we go, we're taking him down. Nice one, Alistair. So what do we get? We get Keening Blade. It's a new potent health poultice. Fade Wall. Damn. 6 defense, stamina, health, stamina regeneration, and 50% of healing effects received. That's actually really good. And Keening Blade. Yeah, we'll also take that. Well, it depends on the setting, oddly. Like, the spirits are always, pretty much always, a threat to the normal world. Darkspawn as well. They are just threats in different ways depending on the game. Like in this game specifically, there's a blight going on, so therefore the Darkspawn are the more immediate threat. But never underestimate the power of the spirits, because they will sometimes conspire with the Darkspawn. And sometimes they will just try and attack us on our own. Like what happened in Dragon Age Inquisition when the Fate got broken. And we had to try and fix that. Let's go to the Market District. Well, the Darkspawn are present in the other Dragon Age games as well. Just in Inquisition, they're way less prominent. Although I've heard in one of the DLCs they are more prominent. I just haven't played that DLC. Like with Inquisition, I only played the base game, none of the DLC. But that will change once we get to Inquisition here in our stream playthroughs. Then I will also be playing all that DLC. Alright, up there's a crow. Here's the Trail of the Crows. Let's see. I actually want to get Zevran. I actually want Zevran to be here for this one. Go outside again. Party. And let's take Morgan out for now and put in Zevran. Just funny to see him with his old crow bosses. Yeah, Inquisition was fairly enjoyable. Although I admit I was not that impressed with the main story. But that's just me. And let's get also your strength up. Let's get your combat tactics up as well. Then I'll give you combat movement. And dual weapon mastery. There you go. Alright, now let's go talk with the crows. This should be interesting.
You know, Win, friend back in Antiva who would be very excited to meet you.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Salvail prefers women with experience and maturity. He says they have more substance, are more robust and flavorful.
Aha, a man to my own heart.
Indeed. No need to deny it. Zevran knows a fine bird when he sees one.
I am not a bird.
There is no reason to deny yourself the pleasure of male companionship, after all, yes? You might balk now, but I assure you, Salvail is a gentleman of means and quite handsome.
I am going to walk away now, calmly, coolly. This is to save you the pain of having your brain forcibly removed through your ears.
Ouch.
This must be a Ferelden thing, I swear.
Right, let's talk with Master Ignacio.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about.
Just see the conversation stays civil. If this is a trap,
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead.
Oh, nice.
So, you are of no notice. But the warden here, he is of great interest to me.
But you were hired to kill me. Oh, okay, I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help.
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
How does this work then?
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you.
Oh, lovely.
But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence. Yes?
Alright, hand me the scroll.
There you go. Makes for fine reading.
you are a cautious little weasel, Ignacio. What's your angle? If you're playing us false...
My dance is not for you. I need to be real honest sometimes. And I can say I haven't asked anyone to do anything. I've just given someone something interesting to read.
And you think that will save your hide when they nail it to a wall?
You are already dead in my eyes, whoreson. Take care that I don't learn otherwise. If that's all, luck be to you.
Well, Win just won. Doesn't like that one, but let's see. Someone you've already killed, Padan. You should talk to Master Ignacio. Well, that was easy.
Enjoy the reading?
Is there any sort of bonus for doing a contract quickly?
Depends on the contract. The one you've got? Not especially.
Too bad, I already killed him.
What? You did what?
They said a threat for Warden sympathizers, I took care of it.
Your point isn't lost on me. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Okay, let's look in the chest. Let's see, two pirate's daggers. Damn, those are really good actually. See if I can give those to Zevran. Then contract for Caden Fae mercenaries. And contract for Ambassador Gainley. Let's see. One scroll instead you should go to the forest south of Denerim to look for a group of Qunari mercenaries called the Word of Cadan Fae. And you have a contract to kill Ambassador Gainley, who is residing in the Royal Palace of Orzammar. When you take him out, a servant and employee of the Crows will clean up the mess and make it look like he left Orzammar. Alright. I do want to visit that place anyway, so yeah, let's go do that. I'm just gonna check all the places to see if I have finished all the Black Vial things. Let's see, this button. Go. Wide open world. Here's the Cadan Fae hideout. So let's quickly do that first. I'll just keep Zevran in the party for now, see how he actually does. I've made him a little more powerful. So hopefully that works out. If he's still useless, then I'll just replace him with Morgan again for now. Also, let's see if I can give him those pirate daggers. There we go. Thorn of the Dead Gods is pretty much the same, but yeah, the Dead Tyke Shanker does give him extra cunning, armor penetration, and 6 attack. The Pirate's Dagger gives dexterity, 3 armor penetration, and electricity damage. It does more damage, more critical chance, and more armor penetration on its own, though. Hum. We'll see how he does with his normal weapons for now. If we see there can be an improvement, then we will improve him. Good. We have a mage! Let's take out. There's 2 mages. Lovely. Go. Damage down. Get the pulties. There we go. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm getting all the fire on me. I'm going to use a potent health poultice for now. And you use group heal. There we go. Strike him. Petrified me, but he failed. There we go. Final blow, you missed. Sort of. I just took it like a Mario. Alistair. Alistair. Oh, Zevran did fairly good so far.
I shall do it.
So, I'm impressed there. See what's in the chest. Qunari Greatsword that can sell for a lot. And Whitewood Bow as well. This guy's just floating.
It has begun.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
You don't even have skills in lockpicking, Zevran. Alright, let's go to Orzammar, to the Royal Palace. You know, one of the Black Vials is supposed to be there. I think I already had them. I think I already had the Black Vial from the Royal Palace, but yeah, we'll check. Let's check around the entire palace. Since we're here, let's talk with our favorite crazy man to sell some stuff off.
I'm only asking.
Yeah. Let me see your wares. Those spirit bombs can go away. The Qunari Greatsword can go away. Keening Blade. I think I'll also just do that away. Whitewood Bow can go away. Elementus Grasps. These can go away. Chamberlain Ghost can go away. Keeper's Robes. I'm not sure about that. Sword belt. Let's keep that for now. Fancy scroll, paint the skyball, Danish gloves. Could give those to Zephyrin, maybe. I'll see what that does in a bit. Safe. Zephyrin. Have some gloves.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before.
I gave you boots before. There, now you have gloves. Let's see, the Dalish gloves, not as great as the gloves you were wearing. Your dwarven athletic gloves, yes, so let's put those on again. They're rough quality. Fucking rough quality. It's the worst quality you could have gotten on leather armor. Is that just a random thing? I hope it was just a random thing. So in the Orsamar Royal Palace there should also be a black vial, if I haven't picked it up yet. And if not, let's go check Ferelden's Cross. It's the only other place I can think of that I may have missed the phylactery. Otherwise, I'll just have to like bounce up and down Denerim until I get that random encounter. Alright, here we go. Oh, the palace seems way more active since the last time I was here. Yes, I think it's supposed to be here. Yeah, the Bastartain is over there. First, let's go search around for the phylactery. It's a Thundering Thief, some greenstone, a guard, servant, cook, chests. See what's in the chests.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Sure, try.
As you like.
See, you can't. You don't have enough lockpicking skills. So shut up, Zephyrin. There's King Balin Iduken with his giant crown. And the phylactery should have been like over here in the kitchen. And it's clearly not there, so clearly I've picked it already up. There's Vortag. So yeah, the other part I then need to check is Ferelden's Cross.
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom?
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Gad, I give up.
Uh-oh. Well, clearly this one was prepared. War cry. Yeah, I would love to see how the crow servant is supposed to make it look like an accident. There you go. Armor, there you go. let's actually take down the actual ambassador. Who is now dead. There we go, let's get a health poultice. Well, I hope that servant does some good cleaning jobs, because my god, I left a lot of corpses here. Well, not my problem anymore. I did my job. Alright. Now let's go check out Ferelden's Cross. Because again, that's the only place I could have missed it, because I am pretty certain I already have the black vials from the Circle Tower and from the other part of the Brazilian forest. Because there were 2 there. I had just missed the one in the lair of the werewolves. Because they had taken me away before I was able to explore all of those parts. We'll just need to see where the rest is. I would like to pull my sword though, like when we're just exploring cities. Would actually be fun. Just swing around my big sword a little bit. I mean, who doesn't like to swing around their big sword from time to time? Am I right? Alright, let's go to Ferelden's Cross. To the deep roads we go to Ferelden's Cross. Supposed to be near the center. Let's see where it's supposed to be. Yeah, okay. Let's see where the phylactery is supposed to be. Let's get there. If the game wants to stop freezing, that would be very nice. I think I already have the phylactery from there, but again, could be wrong. Everything is possible. Walking along, oh walking along, oh walking along these dusty caverns. Flames going on to light our pathway. Why are they here? Nobody knows. Still a lot of the corpses left here from when I killed most of these. Eat nugs. There are no nugs around here. So I can't eat them if I wanted to. Now, I do actually want to check my party stats real quick to see if... no, most powerful slain was the High Dragon. And I was the one who killed the High Dragon, so hooray. Eat pant. Well, I can't eat a sound effect. So the phylactery is supposed to be over here. Just a little bit down, more downwards. Let's see. Here is the Revenant I slew from the phylactery, so yeah. Already gotten that, so we'll just have to run around Denerim a little bit until we get the encounter that we want.
Long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, they've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Lol.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Oh, boys. Alright. So, yeah. I have the other 5, so we'll just have to run around Denerim until we get the random encounter to get the phylactery over there. Let's see, can I go? Yes, I can actually exit this way, so... Let's just... first, let's go to party camp. Never know what you might find at the camp. I can actually drop the topaz and the deep mushrooms as well. I got. Let's see, let's talk with Varren and see if there's anything more to say.
What say you?
Could answer some questions.
By all means.
What is your opinion of Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
And you're awfully cheerful about it.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course.
Well, I gave you the gloves, but apparently they're just crap.
Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
But you don't think yourself as Dalish?
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Sure, buddy. And let's just drop off the stuff we have. So returning gems, give them topazes, crafting materials for the Dalish, give them the deep mushrooms. There we go.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Nope, no problem. Alright, just gonna do a little quick save here. And we're just quickly gonna do a little restart. Because I was noticing a lot of loading times again. Or at least longer loading times. There we go. So, just have a random. We'll just have to find a random encounter with the last corpse walker in
Yes.
dinner room.
Yes.
Yes.
And also takes that round for the Trial of the Crows quest. Alright, the dinner room. Oh, walking along on this bloody trail. There we go. I'll just do some running around between these. So let's go to the dark alley. No random encounter there. This is not where I'll find it. Go to the rundown back street. Back street, back, alright. Oh, no random encounter here either. Alright, I think maybe we shouldn't worry too much about a random encounter right now. Hell, we might just find that on our way when we do other stuff. Anyway, let's just go complete the crow quest. Hell, the black vials might not even be that important, you know. We'll deal with it when we deal with it.
Have you changed your mind yet? Are you willing to speak seriously?
Of your bosom? As you wish.
No, I do not wish to speak of my bosom.
But we all love your bosom.
It is a marvelous bosom. I have seen women half your age who have not held up half so well. Perhaps it is a magical bosom?
Stop talking about my bosom.
But I thought you wished to speak seriously.
I do. I thought, however foolishly, that you might be willing to speak of your past.
We could do that. There have been many bosoms in my past, though only few as fine as yours.
Enough. I'm ending this conversation.
Okay, Zevran, you're starting to grow on me again. Like with Zevran, it's always like I'm either indifferent to Zevran or I find him just hilariously charming.
You know, I've heard the Magi, my dear Will.
Oh dear, here we go again.
So,
There is a circle in my country, of course, but perhaps things are different here. I visited the Antivan Circle on official crow business once. Met a beautiful young apprentice who was very eager for a taste of the outside world.
please get to the point.
All I wonder is whether the Templars guard the mages here as closely as they do in Antiva. In Antiva, the Templars watch the circle like a jealous husband guarding the chastity of a wanted bride.
Interesting metaphor, but yes, it is not too different in Ferelden.
And is it also true that when the moon swells to fullness, the mages of the circle gather at the top floor of their tower and naked under the stars make love to each other?
What? No. Make a breath.
Oh, I have found out recently that it was not true in Antiva and hoped that it would be in Ferelden. Alas.
Oh, Zevran. Should play Persona and get some weird characters. Maybe one of these days. Not a series I'm really interested in, but maybe in the future.
Find everything you need?
Yes, payment was sufficient.
Payment? Oh, just make sure you drop by from time to time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
So who's in the chest? We have precision geared recurve. Let's see if any of us was doing with crossbows, but none of us are. And the coarse cut bracelets. It's also for.
If I could have a moment.
Alright.
You've been busy traveling all over, and such tragic news you keep bringing. I was wondering if you'd check up on one more person. I'm sure you'll find this scroll quite interesting.
Well, we'll see, won't we? What is the last one? The last scroll indicates that some of Arl Howe's special hand-picked men are awaiting a ransom to free a kidnapped boy. The crows are setting them up by sending disguised assassins to the meeting, but will need backup to take out all of the Arl's elite soldiers, especially their leader. Location is marked on your Denerim map. Alright. We get to walk around Denerim a bit more. Hell, we may even find the Revenant. And get the last of the Black Vials. probably what I'll do with the Black Vials, if I don't find it here on stream, then I will do that off stream and see what we get there. It's not an important quest line anyway, so whatever. First two standard games are standard RPGs. 3 or 5 are the ones with social links and such. Ah, okay. So that's when the actual Persona became Persona. Let's see what we have here. Want the money first. Time to fight! Go. War cry. Mighty blow. Oh crap, Zevran has a lot of, we took him a lot of damage. Luckily, we didn't got him with the life ward. Soldier. More house soldiers. They're all elite enemies. God damn. There we go.
Very well.
Alright. No. In an encounter like this is where they'll find the glass flag 3. But I just haven't discovered it yet. Again, we'll see if we find it or not. It's not gonna be too important if we miss it.
We're done here. Go back to your contact, quickly.
Well, thanks, I guess. There was some fine murdering there. City map. Back to the market district. Do-de-doo, do-do-de-doo, do-de-doo, do-do-de-doo. Back to the Not Noble
I
Tavern.
can't help hearing about your predicament. Forgive me if I'm prying,
Yes, you are.
but what does it feel like being possessed by a spirit?
Why does this interest you so?
I simply wish to get to know those that I travel with. Is that wrong with me?
No, of course it isn't. Well, let me see. It is hard to describe. It is comforting. I feel safe. Loved.
Comforted, loved, yes.
It is like being held close. Cradled. The bond is so complete that I am unable to extricate myself. Nor do I wish to. Wait. Why do you have that look on your face?
I am simply imagining it. Continue, please.
And there is a constant warmth that spreads out.
I think I know what Zevran's doing here.
Center of my being, infusing my body with
Oh.
Andraste's grace. What are you thinking about now? No, I don't want to know. I feel dirty. Do not speak to me.
Womp womp. Better luck next time, Zevran. Let's go to the Not Noble Tavern. Talk with Mr. Ignacio again. Wait, where's Master Ignacio?
You have not asked me about my conduct.
That is correct. And I am not your darling.
So once again I am rejected. Just as I am by the cruel, cruel fates. They are harsh mistresses to the elves.
Zevran, I am old enough to be your grandmother.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Oh god.
And what would you do with me if you had me, This is a game you play, nothing more.
You are a cynical woman, Wynn. Cynical and powerful. It drives me mad with desire.
God dang it, Zevran. Stick chest. Red Jenny Seekers. Oh my god. +3 strength. Holy crap.
I'm going to walk away now.
Are you gonna stay right here, Win?
I heard there was quite a scuffle in the alleyways. Well done, Warden.
Earl, how betrayed us? The boy wasn't there.
Don't worry, Warden. Some friends have rescued the boy. He's already safely home back with his father, his very important father. You took care of the
Good.
father's other requirement. The man who kidnapped his son, Captain Chase, is quite dead. Thanks to you.
Oh, good then. So what's the name of the child? Who hired you?
That I can't say. But in time, I think you'll find out. Crows are hired for their discretion, as well as for their performance.
Good to know. No. So are we done here?
I've nothing more for you. I hope you found the contents of the chest satisfying.
Yeah, they
My
were.
superiors want me to convey their thanks. The Crows aren't accepting any new contracts on you.
Yeah, that's good
And
at
when
least.
this flight ends, we'd love you to visit Antiva to discuss other opportunities.
Alright. You willing to talk straight with me now?
I did what I had to do, but there's no more need for word games.
So, who contracted all the assassinations?
The Civil War brought many old grudges to a boil. You'll be pleased to know that those contracts helped your own cause, some more directly than others. After all, it is not in the Crow's best interest that the Archdemon wins.
Indeed. Why are you trying to kill me before?
For a time, we thought that Logain was the only man for the job. But that's before we got to know you. It was too late then, of course. Talisan had already accepted a contract. Even now, until you kill all of Talisan's men, you will have to fight my brothers. We never cancel a contract once accepted.
I was expecting to be double-crossed.
And I was expecting the same. But our order has survived the centuries because we always uphold our deals. Like I said, sending Zevran after you was nothing personal. We've determined you are a far better ally than an enemy.
Alright, well, I guess our business is done here.
Just remember our offer. We could really use someone with your talents.
I'm sure you could.
It's time for me to take a vacation. Cesar has a special stock of wares that might interest you.
I'll go have a look at that then.
Working with you, Warden. Luck be to you.
Goodbye.